So I just wanted to talk about something that was on my mind. Um, and something that I've been thinking about a lot more recently. I think just because I've been like doing these videos and filming myself a lot. I've never really filmed myself like this before. I've wanted to because I think it's really good to document yourself if you're going through a physical change, like the one that I'm going through, because sometimes it's easy to lose track of how far you've come, in months and years in the future. And I want to be able to have something to look back on if I'm ever feeling like, I'm not making much progress or I'm not actually changing. Was editing some footage the other week and I noticed in one of the videos that my voice was completely different to how it is now. And that video was done, like in July, I think. So that was just when I started on T. And the difference in my voice from then till now is insane. It sounds like a different person. I feel like I recognize that voice. I think it sounds like how I'm supposed to sound, if that makes any sense. Like the voice before sounds really weird to me now. Even though it's still my voice and it still has the same intonations and, all of that, it sounds completely different. So that was really encouraging, and so I want to try and keep filming a bit more. But it just got me thinking. My experience of being trans is that I don't recognize myself sometimes, or a lot of the time, I should say. And what I mean by that is, it's mainly if I have a photo taken of me, or I, do a video of myself, or just see myself like in that way. I often don't think that I look like that when I think about myself. So when I think about myself in my imagination, or like I imagine myself in certain scenarios, I kind of think of myself one way, as Mads, this person in my head physically, and then I'll look at a picture of myself, or I'll watch myself back on one of these videos, and even though I can see myself in this camera right now, it's still like I feel like I don't look how I'm meant to look, which is obvious if you're trans, but I'm just trying to like explain. It's such a kind of deep feeling of, it's so weird to like not be able to recognize yourself when you see yourself every day. I think it's maybe more, I don't recognize my face because it's not the face that I think it's meant to be. Or it's a version of my face that's like really young, maybe, and has yet to develop. It's quite a distressing feeling. And back before I decided to come out as transgender, I would just I still do hate having my photo taken, and I couldn't really explain to people why. I see myself, not only as more masculine, but as kind of more confident, and, I carry myself differently when I'm thinking about myself in my head. I think the whole point of transition is to kind of catch up to how I see myself in my head. and that's what I'm trying to do. And I think that when I when I heard back my voice after it had dropped, when I was looking at that video, the fact that I could recognize my voice, like the word came to me that was recognize. I felt like, oh, that's how I meant to sound, and that was really amazing, and that's definitely something that I needed, you know. So yeah, that's just what I was thinking about today.